There's a time when the world is at its quietest, when shadows stretch long and sleep is just out of reach. It's the hour of restless souls, of whispered stories, of thoughts too much for the daylight. Welcome to Hour of the Wolf, where we dive into the stories that keep you awake.
We're the renegades with beards on our chin. Luwy and Darren, where do we begin? Broadcasting loud from the midnight den. Hour of the Wolf, we strike again.
When hearts beat and the wolves prowl. The family, the community, the truths about being in a wolf pack. Stay with us if you dare. They call it the Hour of the Wolf.
We're the chosen ones. Join the pack, howl at the moon. Voices raw, breaking through gloom. Hour of the Wolf, we own this room. Tune in now, hear the sonic boom.
Isn't that just amazing, that intro? Golly.
You know, it's ironic that we debut it on Oscar night as well, because we're already nominated for the Grammy for the music in the first place, and now we've got the video to go with it. So we're taking over. We're taking over.
Yeah, and for everybody watching, of course, I'm going to play the song at the end. Of course, we're going to play the song at the end. We all know that song would hit every chart, #1 across the board.
Special thanks to Andrew Orton for putting that intro together for us. It is bomb as fuck. I've probably watched that 100 times in the last week.
And not just that, but everything behind the scenes he's helped us do. We got the new background. We got the up in the top right, or yeah, our top right here. We got the the borderless logo, and we got the new overlays. Everything is awesome. Well, actually, we can let chat decide. You guys like the white overlay, or the blue overlay? Chat. What do you guys like? Your show. Take it over. White or blue?
Ooh. So how you doing, Louis?
I'm doing good. Yeah. I've been a good week. Long weekend last weekend. Worked all weekend, and this week kind of went by pretty smoothly, and just kind of transitioned to a very low key weekend. Man, it's just been kind of nice. It's been a busy low key.
That's not bad. Yeah, I had a nice quiet weekend too. Did a little record shopping. Did a little bourbon drinking.
Oh man, I took Casey out to the Waterfront Hotel in La Crosse, or not hotel, the Waterfront Restaurant in La Crosse, and it's something we do once a year. It's kind of a high end restaurant, and got myself an awesome ribeye, gorgonzola cheese on top, mashed potatoes, broccoli, and I tried Booker's bourbon for the first time, and holy shit, is that! So when you mix the gorgonzola, the ribeye, with that Booker's bourbon, is very caramel front and a little bit spice in the back. It's a vanilla spice in the back. So good. That's like perfect. For me, that's my perfect nose to hit. I absolutely love that.
Yeah, that's I said I quiet, low-key weekend. I went to Revival Records out in Eau Claire on Friday afternoon for a bit. Spent a lot of money there. So that's always one of my favorite things to do anyways. It's just record shops. So
yeah. What'd you get?
I came home with actually a rare pressing of a 7-inch Super Suckers single from 1990, 98, 94, 98, I think it was, 94. It's live at Budokan.
Nice.
It's a single, but there's 6 songs on it. So it's a 7-inch single, but there's 6 songs on it. So
More of an EP then.
yeah,
EP
I
release.
was pretty happy with that. That was a good find.
Yeah, I finally I had it in my whatever, I folded on Amazon forever. And they finally got Immortal Sons of Northern Darkness back on. So
Yep.
I had to pull the trigger on that. I may not be a good Norwegian, but I am a black metal fan Norwegian. You know what I mean? It had to happen. Yeah, and I speaking of music, I listened to Architect's new album.
Yep. You sent that to me. You sent that to me on Friday night. I gave it a listen. That's
it's as of right now. I know it's March, but that right now is probably my running for album of the year. That was so good from one all the way to I think it's 12.
The Architects is hit and miss. They're heavy songs I always like. Sometimes they go to this melodic stuff that I don't care for as much from them, but overall the balance of their stuff is really good. So they're fun.
I think the balance of this album's been really good.
I thought it was too. This album's great. So.
But chat, everybody in the chat, thank you very much for tuning in, hanging out.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely throw up your horns for you guys. Thank you very much. Tonight we got 3 awesome guests. We have Christian. Christian is the president of Louisiana.
And newly promoted president.
Newly
U.S. national president as well.
And our guest, we have Maestro, U.S. national secretary and Georgia president.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got old Mr. Smith.
Good old Chris.
Old Mr. Smith. He is the president of the California chapter.
Yes.
And I'll pull this up. I put my hands down, and up here on the top left, it will show you who's all coming on and their new titles. And just keep those on.
Bring them in.
How's it going tonight, gentlemen?
Hey guys.
Good evening, fellas. How you guys doing?
Doing
great.
Doing pretty good.
Just a little tired from moving, but no complaints on my end.
So moving's always a hassle, dude. So like how far the move was it? Was it like a local move or is it?
I mean, it's local, but it's like 25 minutes. Break in between trips, but it was enough to still suck.
Movie sucks, period, brother.
But it's worth it, man. The house we're in is like so much more bigger, so much more room for activities with the kids, and it's definitely a plus,
Part of Louisiana are you in, Christian?
I'm actually in Houma, Louisiana, which is roughly like 45 minutes to an hour south of New Orleans.
When somebody asks that, do you always have to give the disclaimer how far it is from New Orleans? Because that's the only
because like 90% of everyone's like, oh my God, like, do you live next to New Orleans? I'm like, yeah, kind of, but in this direction,
Yeah.
I mean, like New Orleans and Baton Rouge is kind of like the landmarks of Louisiana, but it's easier to describe it, and with the distance, and I'm way further south, so like I'm actually closer to the Gulf than they are, but nah, man, it's a nice little town, got like 40,000 people. It's a pretty good community.
You guys all Tiger fans down there then?
Was that, sir?
You guys all Tiger fans down there?
Actually, I am not.
What happened to you?
That's really a question for my parents, I guess. No, I'm just playing. No, man, I don't know. When I was a kid, I've always liked the colors of Alabama. Don't judge. I've always been an Alabama fan, and I still are. I mean, even when Alabama sucked, I still like them.
That's probably not something that you can say a lot down there in Louisiana,
Right.
South Louisiana.
I mean,
You're a Bama fan.
to be fair, I do. I mean, what they're gonna do, I mean, it's just a football game.
Right.
Not the Alabama fans, though, man. That's life. Roll Tide.
True that. This is true. This is true.
Yeah, they live football over there.
So congratulations to both Christian and Maestro. Congratulations, guys. You were promoted this week onto the U.S. National Board, which is fantastic. We got that up and running in the club, and we've got You two, and Slade from Indiana is your VP, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you guys just brought in Ken, our Wisconsin boy, and is your captain, correct?
Yes,
Correct?
sir. Yep. We brought in Ken. Basically, man, I don't know. Ken as Grizz, he's a solid individual, man, and he does a lot that definitely doesn't go unseen. Everything he does is noticed, man. He's a really solid brother, and I'm glad, you know, to know him, and I can't wait to meet him. He's just a great guy all the way around. You know, he's all about Renegade and the betterment and the movement. And, you know, and we sat amongst, you know, the new U.S. National Board, me, Slade, and Maestro, and you know, we talked about it, and we pretty much all agreed, you know, and then that's when I called Grizz, and we got him on a little video chat, and we broke the news to him. But I mean, solid guy, man, you know, and I really feel he's gonna be a great asset to the U.S. National Board.
Ken, yeah, you're right. He's well, you don't have to tell us. I mean, we've known Grizz for a few years now in the Wisconsin chapter, so he is definitely deserving of a position. And
Absolutely,
he's going to do great things, as all you guys are, because it's this putting this whole board together, and not even just the national board, the international board, but even the chapters themselves. There's a lot of good things happening. So let's talk about some of those. I mean, let's go over to you, Chris. What do you guys got going on in California? What's going on over there on your chapter right now?
Well, right now we have a literacy program going on that we're working on getting some books for some kids for an organization that teaches kids how to read, basically, especially in some of the lower income communities. So we're working on that. We've got a couple boxes up. We've got a box up at a brewery in Riverside that is doing very well. We're in the process of setting up a day for them where they're going to have a promotion. If you bring in some books, they'll get whatever it is, 10% off a drink, or maybe free beer. We've got a box at a barbershop that's doing also very well. And we're making strides. We're getting in a lot of new members recently. So we're building up, getting stronger, and really starting to show signs of life here in California.
Good.
When I came in, it was pretty dead, and I brought in some guys that were really close to my heart and I really trust and admire, and I brought them in, and they've really helped me grow this into something that was not even anything 4 months ago. So I'm very excited about that.
Good.
So, Maestro, you every club I've been in with you, you've always been a proven leader, top of the board guy. What's Georgia got going on?
Right now we're still trying to build. Like we have like 8 guys right now. So we're trying to build. We're gonna have our first Georgia chapter meetup. It's gonna be in the summer, May 18th. So we can discuss some fundraisers and charities and things like that. Try to get started around here. We're still trying to recruit some more members, and we're just trying to build right now. We're trying to build as many people as we can, and trying to get more loyal and more dedicated individuals and brothers to join with us. So that's what we're working on right now.
Are you guys pretty spread out in Georgia, or you got quite a few guys right around your area?
I got a couple that's maybe like 45 minutes away, and the other 3 they're like an hour and 45. So
Not too bad.
Yeah. Everybody close range.
Just to engage here in the chat, we do have a giveaway going on as listed here in the bottom. Hashtag Wolfpack to get on or get entered into the giveaway tonight.
Just to let everybody know what we are giving away tonight, this will be the first ever official, even the hosts do not have them yet, Hour of the Wolf t-shirt.
Nice.
Yep. Custom made. You're going to pick your color out. You're going to pick your size. We'll have it made, and it'll be shipped to you to tonight's winner. You will officially have the first Hour of the Wolf t-shirt.
That's cool.
Yeah, we don't even have one yet. So
No, we don't even have one yet.
So So yes, enter in hashtag Wolfpack, and what do we got here? So right now we got 9 entries.
Odds are good. Odds are good.
And there's 24 people watching, so there's a lot of people here that are dragging ass. Let's get after it, everybody.
They'll pick it up.
We got 10 entries. So yeah. You're
So
really
let's
seriously an Alabama fan?
Yeah.
Hey, back on that.
I mean, you had Ed Orgeron down there winning national championships. In the locker room saying, "Roll Tide, what fuck you," to the boys in the locker, to the LSU Tigers. Go Tigers, and you're still an Alabama fan?
Yeah. I mean,
Maestro, how's that fly down there in Georgia? Everybody down there is a Bulldog fan, right?
Yep, everybody.
I don't know. Maybe the Tigers got some loyalty issues.
Oh, man.
Oh, brother.
I mean, LSU's not a bad team. They're just not my team, you know.
Is it the colors?
Nah.
Because I totally get the colors. I hate
mean,
the fashion.
Screw the colors.
I mean,
Screw the colors.
I'm really not a like purple and gold's not my thing. I'm more like a crimson color, or like a black and lime green, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Or black and red.
I get it.
Purple and gold. It's just, I don't know. That's years ago.
At least one team in purple and gold's winning championships. You know what I'm saying? At least it's LSU.
So what's on the docket this year, guy? What do you got on the docket in Louisiana coming up, Christian? What you?
To be honest, man, right now my main goal is kind of like Maestro's. You know, I'm trying to. We had a few hiccups in the past, you know, and we, you know, I got a good guy that's backing me, and my main goal is to get, you know, quality. I want quality guys. Numbers will come in due time, you know. I want to build up Louisiana. I want to build up our board, and eventually start doing some charities, you know, for veterans. You know, I got a soft heart, you know, for veterans, man. You know, I mean, you can't ever repay a veteran back for the things that they've done for us. You know, you know, us as normal civilians never experienced the things that they've seen and done for us. So therefore, you know, I think once we get up and going and things is shooting in the right direction, you know, I'm definitely going to give as much as I can to charity for veterans, regardless if it's going to the VA and just helping blankets, you know, blanket drives. I mean, little goodie bags with food, you know, just anything the veterans we can do to give back. You know, I definitely that's one of my main focuses. And like I said, in due time. Right now, we only have me. I have Bayou. Bayou's in Lafayette, which is it's not really far from here, about 2 hours. We got one more member, and then we have one prospect at the moment. Okay. So I mean, we're taking baby steps, man. You know, we're gonna get there. You know, my goal is to take over Louisiana. You know, I want Renegade to be in every corner. I want Renegade to be in every grocery store.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want. That's my goal.
Right.
You know, I mean, when I first joined, you know, like I was telling you, DQ, like when I first joined, man, I was kind of quiet. I sat in the back burners. I was vibing it out, you know, because I mean, I just left a really shitty beard club, you know, and they put a bad taste in my mouth, honestly. You know what I'm saying? So like, I came in here kind of like being just a shadow, and just in time, you know, just seeing the guys chat, talking to them, you know, the live calls they do every Friday. One day it just snapped on me, man, and I was like, dude, like this is where I want to be. You know, this is it. Like this is the real deal.
It's fun to see how that's evolved, especially here in the last, I don't know, it's been a while now, but especially in the last month, where it's evolved from a Friday night call to literally a daily call that starts at bright and early in the morning, and that thing runs straight through. I guarantee if I went in there right now, there's probably 5 or 6 guys sitting on that video call right now too.
Because of Grizzly.
And the thing is, like with the video calls, man, like it's, you know, that's Grizz, man. Props to Grizz. You know, every day Grizz is on that grind. You know, and to me, them videos are important. You know, because I mean, at any given moment, man, it doesn't matter what kind of day you're having, dude. Like somebody's there to listen.
Right.
You know, and Grizz is in them calls every day. You know, and I mean, dude, it's just, to me, you know, Renegade is what a brotherhood should be. You know, so far every single person that I've talked to is just straight 100% solid, dude. Like there's no cutting corners with Renegade to me. You know, it's just what you see is what you get, and we might be here today, but I promise you, we're gonna be well over our expectations
Right.
in the future. You know, and that's another one of my main goals. You know, I want to, you know, as U.S. National President, I want to help build this to be the biggest in the world.
Right.
You know, that's what I want, and we're gonna get it. I promise you, we're gonna get it.
Most definitely. Like Bean just said, 37 new guys in 1 month. Come on now.
That's great. You know?
Yeah, we all experienced bad beard clubs and clubs that we thought were, you know, people were our friends and people had our back, and that's not the case. But here it feels like every single one of those, I don't know how many it is, 435 guys now, have our back, you know, no matter what. And we all had that experience before where it just felt like we were there just to, you know, push somebody's ego or push some sort of objective that wasn't really conducive to the brotherhood that we all want.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just,
came over
I'm
at the
glad I'm here.
same time.
You know, this is where I'm supposed to be. You know, and I'm truly looking forward to the future, man. You know, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
You mentioned something there, Christian, right at the beginning of your talking, that you sat in the back and kind of watched everything for a while, and then you started to jump on these video calls and come out into the light a little bit more. That's something that I know Travis, my VP, has mentioned to me before, that it takes, you can sit back and watch and watch and watch, but until you actually jump into either a video call or into a meet with a handful of guys from the club itself, or even from your own chapter, it really opens a whole new ball game once you
Absolutely.
open that door and start to interact with the guys that you can tell have the same common goals and the same common good that you have, which every single one of the guys that are in this club right now, I will speak to every single one of them and say that same thing. These guys are, you don't feel like an outcast. You don't feel like you're not part of something every time you sit down and chat with them.
And you know, like, I mean, I say brotherhood, you know, but Beans got a habit of saying family, and it's true. Like, I mean, we are a brotherhood, but at the end of the day, man, like, we're family.
Right.
You know, every one of us, man, like, dude, it doesn't matter what time of day it is, bro. You need somebody to talk to, vent to. My phone line stays open. You know what I'm saying? If my phone line don't ring, it's shame on you for not calling me. You know, because I will stop anything at any given moment at any part of the day, you know, to be there for anybody, you know, and I've had situations too here to where, like, I was, you know, at my lowest of my low, you know, and these Friday night video calls, man, like, I just opened up my heart and I dumped it.
Yeah.
And dude, like, some people were mad at me, but it was just tough love. You know, some people felt my pain. Some people cried with me, you know, but at the end of the day, that truly meant something to me, because where I used to be, you know, a lot of the guys acted like they cared, but it was just entertainment for them, you know, and it's not like that here. Here, you know, your voice does matter, you know, like, we care about the things you go through, you know, we care, you know, I mean, about everything, and I love it. I cannot express how much I truly love Renegade.
Yeah, I had a problem, you know, so about July of last year, the word brotherhood didn't mean anything to me. It felt like a fake, thrown around bullshit word. And, you know, and I sat there and I felt like I wasn't wanted in that place. And then as soon as I left and I came here, I instantly felt wanted. And that word brotherhood started to mean something again. So it's important to me to talk to my members as much as possible. So I try to do a video call with them at least once a week, just to bullshit, and get to know your guys. I had them at my house for Super Bowl. We had a good turnout. So I'm really excited for the future and what we can do. And it's just, I feel, like I said earlier, I feel wanted here. I feel like I'm accepted here.
Yeah. Same here. It was when I first joined. I mean, shoot, the vibe was just totally different from where I came from. And then knowing that my boy Beans was running it, I had to come, man. I had to. That man would not let me sit back for nothing. He hit me up like every day, every week, and told me, man, will you please come to the RBC? I said, bro, I'm coming. I said, just let me rest a little bit. Well, I can't do it. I got to go ahead and have Bean back. That man is loyal. He's honest. He's just 100%. I love that dude. You know what I mean? And that RBC ain't nothing but a family, man. Nothing but a family here. I never had any bad vibes with this brotherhood at all. And I'm not intending on leaving. I'm planning on staying, help it grow, help us explore and expand and do whatever we got to do. Because this is where it is. RBC, this is where it is right here. And hey, I'm glad to be here. Glad to have y'all in my brothers.
And if you guys are just joining in the chat, make sure you guys hit hashtag Wolfpack to enter the giveaway for tonight's show.
Hashtag.
Can I enter?
Yeah, you do whatever you want. You're going to do whatever you want anyways. Why even ask?
Trying to get one.
Right.
Louis, you know me so well.
Just make sure to like and subscribe while you're on there. Chat.
I did that last week.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, same thing.
Chris is actually, it's a funny story. I've told quite a few different people about Chris. I've known Chris for a while now, through 2 different incantations of this club. And I had been in the original club for probably 2 years, and Chris tried recruiting me into that club twice. Not once, but twice.
That happened. That did happen. That was when I was just a chapter scout.
Yep.
Y'all want to know why I think Renegade is the best in the world?
Yes, sir.
It's a little thing called fundamentals.
Mm.
The things that we do and the little things. I mean, look, everybody does little things, but big things. But a lot of the small things get overlooked. We keep in the fundamentals. That's the most important. Like the little things, like the video chats. And the camaraderie. I can't even talk right now, dude. I'm so tired. The camaraderie. See, I apologize. But like the thing is the fundamentals. If you would take the fundamentals away, you know what I'm saying? Like it'd be chaos.
Yeah.
It's the no judgment. The things that we all agree on. And it works, dude. It works 100%. And I mean, Beans. I love Beans. Solid dude. His drive is out of this world. And I want to let y'all know something. I have the same drive that Bean has.
Okay.
We're going to take this to the next level. And that level is going to go to another level. And that level is going to go to another level. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I can't wait. And if any one of y'all don't believe us, just sit back and watch. We're going to prove it, It's going to be great, man. It really will.
I agree with you. Definitely.
I mean, just like, for instance, like all the video chats, the conversations with Panda, the conversations with Hip Hop, Don, it's just Thor, I mean, it's I've never physically met any of them yet. You know, I've never met any of y'all yet. But yet I talk to y'all, and it's like I've been knowing y'all for years. You know, and connections like that is really hard to come by these days. You know, and it's just great, man. Like people who's not involved in this now, they're missing out. They're missing out 100%.
Yeah.
You look no further than the incident we had this week, and I'm not going to touch on it too much because it's a family matter for him, and I don't want to touch into his personal life. But we had a brother from Ohio who lost everything in a fire. Lost his family's okay, but our brother's family's okay, but his family lost everything. And look how the clubs came together with a couple of announcements and everybody pulling for him and throwing together some gift care packages and some money and stuff to get him back on his feet. You look no further than instances like that when one of our own loses practically everything in his home. And I think within hours we had a nice pile of stuff set aside to help him and his family get back on their feet together. So
DQ, if you remember, me and you had this conversation. One of my biggest deals, and I'm only speaking for myself, but I know everybody here is going to agree with me. As long as I am here, nobody will ever or even have to feel alone. You know, there's no reason why, you know, somebody should feel alone. You know, we have the biggest support system, you know, support team that anyone can ask for. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's in Renegade's got different walks of life, you know, and been through different situations and scenarios, you know, and you know, and we as a family, you know, we're gonna use that and make us even stronger than what we was yesterday. You know, so like basically all I'm saying is as long as me, Christian Odimon, is in Renegade, you will never be by yourself because I will always be there for you.
Yeah, we have a whole family of selfless humans in this club. I mean, we see it every day with, you know, like all these people in the video chats. And that's a shout out, I guess, to Ken, the new U.S. captain, just one of the biggest hearts in the world. And it's not just him. That's just an example. We always got there out for people, you know, looking out for people. And like, if you just have a total family vibe that we kind of present to the masses that in other clubs I've never seen. It's just been a whole new breath of fresh air being a part of a true family.
Just to have somewhere to go and vent and air your frustrations, even if it's something stupid that really doesn't matter. Just have somewhere to go to talk to somebody and just be mad and that person not give you anything about it, you know? Just even that is something that's worth its weight in gold. Somewhere to vent your frustrations and get it all out, and somebody just sits there and listens instead of giving you reasons why you shouldn't be mad.
It's true. I can tell you this. My arms are going to be sore from the amount of hugs I'm going to be giving out at Beams. You know what I'm saying? This is a factual statement. Like, and not to mention July 26th is my birthday. I'll be 43. But I can't wait. Like it's getting closer by the day, and like I'm so antsy and excited, you know, like I can't wait for it.
I'm excited for that too. And I just caught in one of the chats yesterday or maybe 2 days ago I think that was you that posted it, wasn't Chris, about having a West Coast meetup here sometime.
Yeah, we're thinking about going to the Central Coast of California, somewhere where it's cool and not blazing hot. But I wish I could go to the meetup in Kentucky. I could go, but I kind of want to go with some of my chapter, and they can't really spare that change right now. But yeah, putting together a West Coast meetup for the guys in Nevada and Oregon and Washington and Arizona and Utah, whoever wants to come. I would love to see everybody. I know DQ said he might show up. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I would like to make it out west.
That would be awesome. I'd like Lou to show up. I'd like Ken to come out. I'd like you guys all to come out. That would be great.
Well, I did bring up that not this year, but next year. I don't know when yet, but it's going to happen. I do want to have. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it yet, but like I do want to host a meet here, and like I just want to cater it, get some good old crawfish and some fried catfish and stuff. Like
I'll come for that.
Yes,
right?
sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean.
Darren loves crawfish, by the way. Darren is a big fan of crawfish.
So, like, for sure, 2026, it's gonna happen. It's just, I want to get more details, location, how we're gonna handle it, but it's gonna happen.
I'll share my crawfish story just quickly here. One of our chapter members, Grady, he was a former VP of the chapter. He's from down south, and every year he runs a boil in August, sometimes September, and he has 50 pounds of crawfish shipped up. And last 2 years, I think he's put on alligator as well. But so the first year he had it that I knew him, I went to the thing, and I had never had crawfish before in my life, right? So he did the whole full boil, and I loved them. I had a few of them, and all the sausages and the potatoes and corn and everything that went with it. Went home that night, and I'm sitting down in the chair, and I start to fucking itch. I go look in the fucking I go into the bathroom, take my clothes off, and I am from my head down bright fucking red. Bright red.
That's not
apparently good. Crawfish don't like me.
Dang.
Well,
3 days I had to deal with that crap too. 3 days.
Well, DQ, I will eat your share, bro. I got you covered.
We need to see if we can get that one guy. What's that guy's name who makes? He does all the crawfish boils with the big oar. I don't know his name.
Stale Cracker, brother.
Stale Cracker.
But then a cracker dude.
Oh yeah, he be cooking.
That guy's amazing.
Yeah, my crawfish is better than his. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Hey, whoa, we're not calling people out.
I had crawfish once in like.
Well, I'm not calling them out. I'm just spitting.
I think you heard it here
bro,
first. Christian's calling out Stale Cracker to a cook.
Yeah,
I'm all for it.
Boil off. We gotta get some gumbo too.
Is it like for you? Is it like a family recipe? You guys all kind of put together, like your own flavors?
It's not really a family recipe, man. It's just something you learn throughout the years.
It's just that much better.
It's just a thing, It's like watching my dad ball seafood and then watching my grandpa ball seafood. There's something about my dad that I like, and there's something about my grandpa. They're both good, but it's just it's everybody got an acquired taste for seasoning, and so far I haven't found a single person yet that said my crawfish was bad,
Maybe if we come up with a reason, some sort of charity event to maybe charge tickets for it, we can get some of those local Louisiana guys down there, like Stale Cracker and was that guy Cajun Ninja or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Cajun Ninja literally lives like 30 minutes away from my house.
I bet you if we came up with some sort of charity and sold tickets, we could get them to come down there and do that for us.
Sounds like a good job for the U.S. National Board.
Yeah. Get on her.
Get on her.
In fact, there's another one called DJ Rhett. I don't know if a lot of y'all know DJ Rhett. He lives locally down here too. He does parodies on music. He does comedy. He does not like pastelaya. He hates it, but he's a good guy. I mean, he's from the same area I'm from. But yeah, man, like I really got ideas. I've been writing down and stuff, for 2026. And I mean, I definitely want to host. And it's if you and Renegade, man, bring your wife and kids, bro, because this is gonna be fun. Kid friendly thing. I mean, down south, man, we all about family. And I mean that's we pretty. I mean, Maestro could say the same. I mean, Georgia. I mean, it's the same way. I mean, all the southern states, it's like we all about family get-togethers. That's our thing. So I just want y'all to experience the hospitality, on the on what we do on a daily basis here, you know, with our families. And I mean, I'm not speaking of families, you know, I mean, I'm thankful for my significant other, you know, because I mean, she loves this just as much as I do. You know, she's a big part of it, you know, she's all for it. So I mean, like I'm sitting here like rambling on about myself and what I want, but I mean, I'm super thankful for her, you know what I'm saying? Because like she digs it. She really does dig it, you know.
Yeah. My
Just,
wife too.
hit the chat one more time, everybody. Hashtag Wolfpack to get entered into tonight's giveaway. And tonight we are giving away the first ever custom Over the Wolf podcast shirt.
Oh, she's gonna be pretty.
If you're-
Pretty. What'd you guys think of that intro video, huh?
That was amazing. I didn't know Luwy was so jacked like that.
Right? He is.
Good looking guy. Good looking son of a bitch, that guy, you know what I'm saying? So Bees actually hit it for me. He's just a stud like that. I wanted to adjust the chat for questions for you guys. So we're gonna kick off with Beans and we'll start with Christian. You guys see the chat? There it is. Here's your question. What are your all's goals for the next 5 years?
My main goals, man, is to keep pushing, you know, keep pushing to grow. I mean, you know, I want to see us. My vision, you know, and like I said earlier, is to be the biggest brotherhood family beard club in the world.
That's it.
You know, I mean, there's no ways I can sugarcoat it or say it differently. But my goal is, you know, it's quality over quantity, and I want to see this just take off, man. I just want it to go, you know, and I'm not going to stop until it gets there. You know, that's my main goal is to grow as big as we can get.
Listen, just said it. That's a mouthful. I mean, just want we want to take over.
And I mean, and like the cool thing too, man, like with, you know, it's not even about the beards, bro.
No.
Like you don't even have to have a beard, dude. I mean, I got a guy at work. I'm trying to get him to join. He only got 13 hairs on his chin. You know? But hey, if that's all he can grow, man, I'm not hating on you, bro. Just let it grow.
Yeah.
You know? So I mean, dude, if you just got a mustache, bro, cool. Hey, they got some guys in here. I envy their mustache. I wish I had a stash like them.
Yeah.
You know, there's
One
some
guy's mustache is all curly. It's
like,
pretty
dude,
cool.
I can't do all of this, you know. I mean, it don't even grow right here no more, but it's cool.
Oh, that's why I'm wearing this hat.
So like the cool thing, you know, and the reason why I know Renegade is gonna go where we want it to go is because beard sizes doesn't matter. Everybody's welcome, you know. As long as you're a decent human being and you're true to yourself, you know, you have a little facial hair, regardless if it's just the mustache, just the big old chops, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever you know, it's facial hair, man. You know, it's facial hair. But we're gonna get there.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get to the top, and when we do, we're all gonna look down and be like, we made it.
We
And
made
the crazy thing is we made it already. It's just we setting the higher goal for ourselves so we can be bigger, which we all know we can.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and we're gonna get there.
We got a legend in the chat, everybody. And he entered.
I'm already here.
Hey,
We have a legend in the chat, everybody, and he entered the giveaway.
Germ.
Germ.
We are not worthy.
Oh man.
Nothing but good things to say about the post office this week. Nothing but good things.
Like everybody thinks they're a legend till the legend walks in. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, there you go.
It legitimizes the beard club when you have Germ, people like Germ and DQ and Luwy and all you guys. It's a real club, you know.
Yeah.
California, I'd like to see be running 3 to 4 charities a year.
Yeah.
I want to try to do something that Wisconsin does, but I don't know how to do that. So I'm going to have to reach out to those guys and have them help me out.
Absolutely.
I want to be as big and strong as possible. I want everybody to feel excited about opening up Discord every day and having those people to talk to. You ride with them on the weekends. You guys hang out with your kids. In California, this is a family. This is a family chapter. All kids are welcome. Every time I have a meetup at my house, you better bring your kids because my kids want to play with them.
I'm
Hey,
the same way.
Wisconsin's family friendly too, man. We got the hockey game coming up next week, and that everybody's going to. Not it's just everybody, but a lot of guys are going up to it.
I got a trampoline in my backyard and a pool in my backyard. Your kids better be jumping from the trampoline into the pool.
We are working on some Junior Renegade buttons. We're having some Junior Renegade buttons made up. I'm not sure what we're doing with them exactly. I know what they're for. I'm just not sure if they're being sold, given out. What I'm not sure exactly what we're doing with them. But I know that's something we just designed a logo for that, and that's going to be something that's going to be available for the kids. So
Yeah. Nice.
And I will say, 8 o'clock, we're going to do the drawing for the shirt.
We got some more questions. I'm ready. I'm ready for more.
anybody else got anything for them in the
Yeah,
chat?
Chat, give us some questions. While you're at it, like and sub to the page. And just get us out there. Make sure to go like the Facebook. The Facebook is up and running. Unfortunately, we cannot stream to Facebook yet. It's just one of those goofy, weird things that changed and all their formatting for all their stuff. I was going to say long form entertainment. They're trying to get out of. They're doing short form. All the reels and stuff, the 30-second clips. That's taken over for them.
I don't know. What does anybody do outside the club? What kind of stuff you guys got going on outside of the club, outside non-club related?
Man, me truly, honestly, we already been using that word family, bro. I work a lot. When I'm home, I'm home. I spend time with the kiddos.
That's not a real question.
That's the question's a question. We'll take it. Chat, let's get some good questions.
That's mainly what I do, and I mean, I've been a musician since I'm 4 years old. I say a musician. I thought I could play guitar at 4, but like my hobbies is music, man. Like I love playing music. It's Maestro's the same way. Music has always been my escape. Like I could come in here, my little. Well, it's not 100% set up yet, but like, man, I could come in here and I could just make some beats and just shred for hours. But my family always comes first. I mean, I devote every second I can to my family.
Yeah, that sounds like me. Same thing. Music and family. That's it there.
Yep.
Story of my life.
I did miss one question too. But you guys ready?
Yes.
What are the characteristics that you look for in a quality recruit?
Oh, good one.
That's a good question.
Honesty.
Bob with the hard hitter.
Yeah, honesty, loyalty. I want you to be honest. I don't need nobody sugarcoating that for me. I don't need no lies and no sad answers. Give me straight up, straightforward how you are. Whatever answer you got, whatever question you got, I need you to come to me. Just like Christian said, be straightforward. Just don't come at me with no sideways, soft stuff. Just I need you to be honest. Need to tell me the truth. I need you to be loyal. I don't want nobody that's halfway in, halfway out. Like you dedicated for 1 week, the next week you gone all week, next month I can't find you. I don't need that. I need you here every day. When I call you, I need you to at least respond and say I'm working or something, and don't ghost me. You know what I mean? I need you got to respond when I call out for you. I need you to be able to have a little wisdom to help someone else. Things like that. Just a little loyalty, dedication, just honesty.
I agree. The big thing for me is like being true to yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're true to yourself, you're gonna be truthful to everybody else. Here with Renegade, you don't need to hide anything about yourself. You don't need to be embarrassed about things. This is the realest transparent thing I've ever been involved with. So like, I mean, honesty, being truthful. I mean, it's just we want solid guys. And I mean, and the crazy thing is we we need to be careful with that, because somebody might be looking for this because they want something more because they're a recovering alcoholic or something.
Yeah.
They want something to spread their wings and have a bigger support system. So this person might be solid as shit, but he might be super depressed and he's not out of shell yet. So like you got to be careful, because not everybody, at the jump is going to be as dedicated and devoted as us, so you got to give guys the benefit of the doubt, like, I mean, the quietest one might be the most dedicated one, and so like it's, you can't really just, like me, I focus on like every aspect, I mean, look at me. When I first joined, dude, I was quiet. I might have said 2 or 3 words a week.
Yeah.
And look at me, I'm not bragging, but in the past few months, people know who Christian is, because I got out of my shell, I started, and the thing is too, you have to trust someone. And the thing is, trust is a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can give it to someone, but it's up to them to keep it.
Yeah.
So we have to be open-minded on bringing in you guys, because I don't want to pass up or lose someone that could be that guy, that we want, or the guys that we want. So, that's all part of the vetting process, the prospect chats, talking to them, I mean, the good's going to stay, we're going to have some that's going to weed themselves out on their own because this ain't for them, so, I mean, if a person wants it, they're going to prove it,
Yeah.
And I'm all about actions, so you can tell me I'm going to do this, do that, do this, do that. And I'm going to be like, okay, cool. Until I see it, then I'm gonna start believing it, So I think those characteristics are important, but at the same time, it's up to the individual to prove those characteristics, on what we want to grow with Renegade.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like I said, you got to be careful, because some people might be struggling drug addiction. They don't know how to. As men, it's hard for us to swallow our pride.
Yeah.
So it might take one of us to get them out of that shell, to allow them to open their wings and like, holy shit, dude, this is amazing.
Yeah, but see, that's the hard part, because you really don't know when someone is really going through stuff like that.
But it's knowing to, like, look, I know we're all men, and I know we can't physically know when somebody's depressed, but as a man, dude, if I go quiet mode, dude, something's wrong.
Yeah.
When somebody's first coming in, they're only quiet because they don't know you.
Yeah.
The more conversations you have with them, the more interactions you have, I mean, like, for instance, if somebody's inactive, it's so easy to tell them, oh, dude, like, why are you quiet? No, I don't care about why you're quiet. I want to know if you're okay.
What's going on? Yeah.
Are you okay? Is your family good? Like, do you need anything?
Yeah, tell me.
So the thing is when it comes to characteristics, that's something that person that wants to be a part of this is going to have to show.
Yeah.
We already know what we want, do they have what it takes to give us that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and that people say this all the time, you only get out of the club on what you put in.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, here you are, you're here. How far do you want to go with it? You can stay here, or you can go to the moon with it. You can go as far as the horizon can see, So, I mean, so when it comes to characteristics, man, to me, it's pretty much how, this is just my outlook on it, because I mean, when you base it on characteristics, you might overlook something, so therefore, I mean, we're here for each other, and I want to keep that.
Yeah, trust is important. I look for people with heart. They want somebody, they're looking for something to belong to, something to be a part of. And that's what I try to do, is bring people on that want to belong to something and have the heart to open up and accept everybody and everything. So you're going to lose people, but it's part of the game here. You get out of it what you put into it. So if you're not putting anything into it, you're not going to get anything out of it.
Right.
So I always look for people with heart, somebody who might need a friend. We all have that one friend who doesn't really talk to anybody. It's always best to reach out to those people and see if they want to be a part of something like this.
And you got to look at it like this too. We want trustworthy people, right? But what if that certain person's been his whole life, people just broke it, like it just destroyed his trust.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to us to build that and prove to him that, hey, dude, it doesn't have to be like this anymore. You know what I'm saying? So like us as leaders, you know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking, on to me, I mean, titles ain't nothing to me.
Right.
Us as individuals, and brothers and within Renegade, it's up to us, as a whole to prove to other people, that's going through things that, hey, I mean, look, we here. Me and Thor had quite a few beans too about conversations on trust, and it's just one of them things, and it's like the old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Right.
I mean, we just need to get them in, and we need to show them what we're about, and show them the positivity, show them the love, show them the outlook that we see, the vision we see, like we need to get this out to the public, to the people. So, so they know that when you come in here, you're home.
Right.
You don't have to be scared. You don't have to be quiet, So, I mean, if we could keep getting them to come, they're going to realize that this is more than what they thought it was going to be, and we just got to keep that goal. We got to keep pushing for it, and we're going to get it.
All right, fellas. Well, that is pushing us up on the time where we're going to just about ready for the drawing, aren't we, Louis?
Yes, sir. 8 o'clock. And I said it in the chat. 20 likes on the chat, or 20 likes on the podcast tonight. I will play the song at the end. I'm holding you guys hostage for it.
Can I do something real quick? A real shameless plug. Go to beardeddeath.com and get your California West Coast Elixir beard oil. All the profits are going to go towards a charity that we get. Go to beardeddeath.com.
I'll make order tonight.
Heck yeah.
What's the scent profile on that, Chris?
That scent profile is coconut, citrus, and lemongrass. It's an amazing smell.
Okay.
And just remember, before 8 o'clock rolls in, guys, make sure to hashtag Wolfpack. If you haven't done it, let's get her done. And then make sure to like the stream too. We are one away from the 20, and I'll play the song at the end for everybody.
All right, we got anything left in the chat? Any more questions? Doesn't look like I see anything.
There was one really good one here, and everybody's talking, which is great. I love when the chat is engaging here. What kind of metrics are we looking for to grow this year? Members, social media reach, events, charities, dollars raised.
That's a tough question. You don't want to just grab as many members as you possibly can, because those people aren't going to stay around. Like DQ says, 1 in 4 rule, and then Christian said we're not going to keep. If you just build a bunch of people, we want quality over quantity. So grabbing as many members as we can, that's a tough one.
I mean, it's really hard to.
You put the question back up again, would you?
Yeah,
please.
It's really hard to, it's a really good question, but it's hard to answer that when it comes to, because nobody knows, the amount, that's going to come. So, but the thing is, as long as we're all on the same page, working together as a team, and pushing, pushing. I mean, the social media, I think the social media, we
I think the social media portion is a good part of his question
right.
that Slade asked there, because I know, speaking from Wisconsin standpoint, we just promoted two guys to our social media position 2 weeks ago, and the two of them are already talking about expanding. I mean, I've run the social media for the last 4 years, and it was always just Instagram and Facebook. Now today we're talking, they're going to do a new one. They're going to expand to Threads. They're talking about expanding to possibly X, possibly expanding to, outside the normal 2 or 3 social medias that everybody's using. Because at the end of the day, the more traffic we get, whether it's to get new members, whether it's to promote our charities, whether it's to promote our social work, whether it's to promote our events, the more we can get traffic in the door to read those and see those and share those events. That's where we're going to make our money. I guess, if you want to put it that way, that's where we're going to make our footprint.
I mean, like back in the day when I was in bands and stuff, like the only way to really get promotion back then was like flyers and stuff. But I mean, like those days are gone. I mean, now, you can reach the horizon as far as you want with social media. I mean, if you got a social media and it's pushing every day straight, content, I mean, social media is the way to go now. I mean, everybody I know lives on TikTok, Snapchat, some form of social media. So, I mean, I know in Louisiana, I plan, to and no, Brandon, I did not shave my head just for DQ. But no, man, it's baby steps at a time. I mean, you gotta smith, like we gotta keep setting small goals and achieving them. And the more small goals you set and the more you keep achieving it, then you can just up it. Then you can up it more. And then eventually it's going to get to the point to where it's going to be easy. It's going to get easier. It's just right now, we all pretty much boots on the ground, and we all trying to push this to grow, because that's what we want, and we're going to get there.
And I have been seeing too, like we have Ken on the live streams. He does that TikTok.
Yeah.
He does the TikTok live. He did a really good job of that. TikTok, we're all good looking guys, you know what I'm saying? Minus me. We should all be at TikTok.
I mean, I know.
Look at Maestro, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're good for at least 50 people coming in. You know what I mean? Get on that TikTok, dude. Do some dances. You know what I mean? You can probably pull it off, brother. You are.
I'm just saying. I mean, I know this is y'all second one, but like this is probably the one with the most best looking guys in it. I'm just saying.
I will not dispute that one.
Oh, the shot has been fired. Look at that.
hey, we're on ball too, right? Look, bro, it's yes. Can't mess with us bald people.
Beautiful bald humans. I'm telling you. Alrighty. Well, I think we're gonna drop you guys. We're gonna do the giveaway.
We're gonna drop you guys.
Hey, I want to say something real quick though.
Go ahead,
just
brother.
real quick. I won't be long. I love each and every one of you guys, man. Remember this. We in this together. Like I said earlier, if any one of y'all ever need me for anything, whether it's conversation, whether it's regardless of the matter, hit me up. I'm here. I'm here for every one of y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate every one of y'all giving me the love back. It means the world to me and my family. And I'm forever renegade, bro.
Love you guys.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for coming on. It was a pleasure to have all three of you guys on there and get to shoot the shit with you guys tonight. Really, really appreciate it. So
Make sure to stick around. Chat pulled through. I said 20 likes. We play the song at the end, and we got 22 right now. So thank you guys for the chat. Flames up in the chat, you guys. Thank you very much. And then, yeah, we'll drop you guys. We're going to pull the lucky winner. And
take care, gentlemen.
Love you guys.
Love y'all, bro.
All righty.
Okay, let's do this. Let's
Yeah,
give away some shit. I don't have the shirt because it hasn't been printed up yet, but I have everything to make it. So.
And if you guys are just joining in, make sure to hashtag Wolfpack before I pull up and do the drawing.
Something
All right.
happened. Oh, look at this.
All right. So any last second guys want to get in? We got 27 entries. Hashtag Wolfpack. We'll give you guys like 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
28. Somebody didn't do it. Just got in. That was Rusty. Slacker. All right.
All right.
You can only enter once. So we got 29.
Look at us go. Somebody's coming out with a beautiful shirt.
Look at this guy right here. You want to comment on this one?
Yuck.
All right, we got 29 entries. We got 30 people watching. So that one person who didn't, it's on you.
Okay.
There we go, Chris. There, congrats, brother.
Congrats, Chris.
Stays in Wisconsin.
Stays in Wisconsin. Chris, I'll message you tonight to get your shirt size and everything, and then we'll get that made up this week and sent out to you. But congratulations, bud.
And we're all winners at the end. We all get the song at the end.
We all get the song.
We all get the song at the end.
Episode 2 is in the books. Episode 3. We won't be here in 2 weeks. We will be here in 3 weeks for episode 3, and we will have Anthony Anderson from Lit Beard Company as our guest. March 23rd?
Yeah, March 23rd. Yep.
March 23rd.
Sunday, and we'll have to try to work out a giveaway for that one too, eh?
Yes, sir.
Get the masses ready to go for that. All right.
Well, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you guys very much. We had a good solid viewer count again. And yeah, we're gonna keep on growing, keep on having fun, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do after Lit. Start having some conversation on that.
Yes, sir.
I guess if you guys have any recommendations, let us know what you guys want to see. If you could try to pull, I think I'd like to pull paranormal right away. Get right into that. We made so many friends in that field that I'd love to get some of those guys on with the Paranormal Rockdown coming up this summer.
Yep, we have that. We have the beard competition in July in Kentucky as well. So we'll be pulling somebody in from that to discuss here in the coming weeks as well. So we got a lot of good stuff on the docket coming up, gentlemen. So
yeah, so as requested, we are going to play the song here at the end for everybody. We're going to pull ourselves out and thank everybody again. And then, chat, I got one more thing for you. Throw up some flames again. Throw some flames up for that song. I just want that whole thing just to roll flames. All right. So I'm going to pull us out. We're going to play the song. And just like that. Good job again, Darren.
See you later, Louie.
Yep.